New York, the city that never sleeps, the financial capital of the world, and a melting pot of cultures. But how did this global metropolis come to be? Let's take a journey through time to explore the rich history of New York. Before the hustle and bustle of skyscrapers and subways, the land we now call New York was home to Native American tribes. The Lenape people, one of the most prominent tribes in the area, lived along the shores of the Hudson River, flourishing in a rich environment filled with resources. In 1524, Italian explorer Giovanni da Verrazzano became one of the first Europeans to sail into the New York harbor, but it wasn't until 1609 that the Dutch explorer Henry Hudson made a major impact. Hudson sailed up the river that would later bear his name, marking the beginning of European interest in the area. In 1624, the Dutch West India Company established a trading post on the southern tip of Manhattan Island. They called it New Amsterdam. The area was chosen for its strategic location, serving as a vital hub for trade between Europe and the New World. Under Dutch rule, New Amsterdam quickly grew into a small but thriving settlement, attracting settlers from various parts of Europe. The colony was characterized by its tolerance and diversity, with settlers from various countries living together, including the first African slaves. In 1664, the British seized New Amsterdam and renamed it New York, in honor of the Duke of York. This marked the beginning of British colonial rule, though the city retained much of its original Dutch character. Under British control, New York grew as a key port in the transatlantic trade. It was an essential part of the mercantile system, dealing in commodities like furs, tobacco, and later, sugar. By the mid-1700s, the city was a bustling urban center. In the late 18th century, tensions between the American colonies and Great Britain grew. In 1776, New York played a pivotal role in the American Revolution. The city was a major battleground, with George Washington's army retreating through New York after the disastrous Battle of Long Island. In 1783, the Treaty of Paris ended the Revolutionary War, and New York became part of the newly formed United States of America. It was here, in 1789, that George Washington was inaugurated as the first president of the United States on the steps of Federal Hall, located in what is now the Financial District. The 19th century was a period of rapid change. New York became the gateway to America for millions of immigrants, particularly those arriving through Ellis Island starting in 1892. Immigrants from Europe flooded the city in search of a better life, contributing to New York's diverse population and culture. The construction of the Erie Canal in 1825 opened up the interior of the country, making New York the economic heart of the United States. As industrialization boomed, the city grew exponentially, with skyscrapers reaching for the sky and bridges connecting its boroughs. In the early 20th century, New York solidified its place as one of the world's great cities. The construction of the New York subway system in 1904 and the iconic skyscrapers, including the Empire State Building in 1931, reshaped the skyline. The city also played a critical role in World War II, with industries churning out weapons and supplies for the Allied forces. The post-war period saw New York's cultural and artistic influence explode. Broadway, jazz, the Harlem Renaissance, and the rise of abstract expressionism all found their home here. Today, New York stands as a global beacon of finance, culture, and innovation. With more than 8 million people living across its 5 boroughs, New York is home to countless ethnic groups, languages, and cultures, making it one of the most diverse cities in the world. From the tragic events of September 11, 2001, to the ongoing efforts of rebuilding and resilience, the city has shown an incredible ability to adapt and overcome adversity. It remains a city of dreams where anything feels possible. As we look toward the future, New York continues to evolve, a city that blends history with modernity and dreams with reality. From the original Dutch settlement to the sprawling global powerhouse of today, the story of New York is a story of resilience, diversity, and constant reinvention. Title: New York, a city like no other. On-screen text narrator, VO. Like and subscribe for more content.